EA Sports, always proud to bring you the National Football League as we join you from Northwest Stadium, just outside Washington, D.C. Today, longtime foes square off in the NFC East, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Washington Commanders. On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. His guys are in the midst of a great run. Only one loss in their last 10 games. On the other side, Commanders head coach Dan Quinn. His guys ready to get after it here on this Christmas Day. A first carry now. This is Williams. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards. This running game so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity. And that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week. And right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. 2nd and 10. Now Prescott. Got an open man. It's Pickens. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 70th catch for him on the year, and like so many others, this goes for a first down. Here's Prescott. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down.
Well, competition comes up in so many different ways. And right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week, and we just saw their first one of this game.
Here's Prescott. He finds Pickens over the middle. And now time will be called here as Washington has an injured player down on the field. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now Prescott. Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Are you kidding me? Really? Are you kidding me? Ridiculous.
The Cowboys at 13-2 on the year. They've gone a full couple of months now since their last loss. Winners of 8 in a row.
And we always talk about how a team has to play complementary football in order to really be a good squad. But I think in this league, if your offense isn't playing really well as this one is, you're not going to run off this kind of a streak.
And he'll go right back to Lamb. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. CeeDee Lamb, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Cowboys are on the board first here this afternoon. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys. So the drive winds up going 75. They begin the drive with Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 41 yards rushing for him now in his first 2 carries of the ball game. They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that, the nickel look. 5 cents, 5 DBs. But what also happens then? You take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you're taking a big off for a little. And oftentimes you can run the football effectively against that defense.
They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Prescott now. And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
They'll need a big play here, will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Prescott. Able to hit his target, Lamb. They get 13, but it's not nearly enough. And it'll be 4th down. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And this ball is going to be down now right at the 10-yard line. Good spot. The Commander's going to retake the field for drive number 2. As mentioned, this one of the hot And they'll fake the jet sweep, and instead give up the middle to Williams. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 8. To throw is Prescott. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. His first catch good for 8 and a first down.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Prescott to throw it. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
And, partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Throwing. Prescott. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. They'll throw again. Prescott. Another one to CeeDee Lamb. He's got it. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43. They'll give him 4 yards there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here we go with Williams. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. So a bold call, but this drive will forge on. 1st and 10 after the 4th down conversion. They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory. 48 yards rushing for him now to this point. Here's 2nd and 3. Prescott. Short pass taken in by Schoonmaker. First target, first catch, and a first down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. That's going to be caught by Pickens. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 26. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And this is incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Prescott. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Prescott from the gun. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 13-yard line. Now they'll toss it out right to Williams. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. That really sets them back. A loss of 6. Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Looking for Pickens. He's got him on the out route. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys are able to stretch out their lead. In the second quarter, and already his 2nd touchdown reception.
Absolutely the definition of a difference maker here in this first half. Clearly one of his quarterback's favorite targets in this game, and I figure he's going to draw a little more attention and coverage moving forward.
Aubrey now for the PAT. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. And what a drive that was. 16. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
I am willing to bet that he got a monster grin on his face when he saw what was happening. Man coverage was so committed to denying a big throw that it pulled attention away from him, and he had an easy lane to hit, and hit it he did.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Screen play set up for Williams. And he's got room. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. It's another first down on what will be a gain of 21 yards. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll set up to throw. Finding Tolbert here over the middle. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And his kick is good. And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he'll be taken down at the 18. Big Eddie Goldman there on the tackle. 2nd and 6. Now Prescott. Short pass taken in by Schoonmaker. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle to Williams. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. 2nd and 7, operating from the 34. Here's Prescott. Fires a slant complete to Tolbert. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And the throw and the catch were just fine, but against zone coverage when you run a drag route, what you're hoping for is he makes the catch and makes someone miss, and they don't there. Very difficult route to run when everyone has their eyes back towards the quarterback and they're able to see the route develop.
Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. It's a gain of 16 and the Dallas first down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for them. Show them that you're supposed to get the football.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. They stay on the ground. This time it's Williams. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Here's Prescott. This one swung out to Williams. And he will have a Cowboys first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on 3rd down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a first down.
Now Prescott. Completes this one to Pickens. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Now 2nd and 3. Prescott yet again. He'll drop this down to Williams. And the Cowboys are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. Looking to throw. Prescott. To the sideline and incomplete. Following the play here, now we've got an injury. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. So an incomplete pass a moment ago, and that leads to 2nd and goal. Prescott now. On the out route, it's Lamb with a grab. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Partner, they had a good lead as they went in at the half, and they came out here in the second half and found a way to extend it. I love their consistency. Don't worry about what they said at halftime. This seemed like a team that was ready to play 60 minutes, and while this game is far from over, I love their approach.
Aubrey now for the point after. And the lead is up to 14. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it's finished off by the touchdown from CeeDee Lamb. To throw is Prescott. And he held on to it too long. A coverage sack. Down he goes.
Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
There's a little bit of defense right there. Nickel set, 5 defensive backs. They just snuffed out every route that was going. Quarterback never got rid of the football.
Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. Prescott to throw it. His throw incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
Throwing, Prescott.
This throw left side is caught by Tolbert.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
A pause here for an injured player, and this would be an important one. Von Miller in some discomfort on the field right now. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment.
Prescott. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Now we get a stoppage because, as you can see, a member of the Commanders in some obvious discomfort. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 29-yard line.
That one goes for 24 yards. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
They run the option here on 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the 1st.
Well, that's the fear any defense has when the quarterback gets involved in the running game. You don't usually account for him, and he's hurting them today.
Yeah, he's been very involved in the running game. Defensively, when you got the coverage good downfield, how do you account for him, though?
Occasionally, you start to spy him. Take someone who has the same agility, who can dance with him, run with him, and try and keep him in the pocket.
That'll be especially critical here as we come down the stretch in the 4th. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Throwing on 2nd down, Prescott. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it. So offensively on this drive, 2 of 2 on 3rd downs, and now they face a 3rd and inches. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he gets the 1st down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6.
I know this game's winding down and people are getting tired, and that's when you really want a big body guy running the football. But I have to tell you, watching him run it, I wonder why they don't use it more earlier in the game.
Yeah, those bigger guys here late in the game, you're trying to protect the lead, usually not as fumble prone either.
No, that is so true because they are taught. Take care of the ball as you surge forward, and you often see them with both hands wrapped around it when they go through the line.
On 2nd and goal, standing alone in the backfield is Williams. Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Touchdown, Cowboys! Dak Prescott now 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Cowboys extend their 4th quarter lead, and they are closing in now on a 14-win campaign.
Yeah, that's a nice play design right there. He's going to fake the give, then roll out, and he lets his back leak out toward the pylon. And how about the throw? Right where he needed it to be for him to catch it in stride, he's able to take it into the end zone.
Aubrey now for the PAT.
And the lead is up to 14. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down.
now a timeout coming in here defensively as they stop it before the 2-minute warning with 2:09 to go in the game.
And this is the worry because sometimes you can get a little too predictable in spots like this. You know you're going to run the ball, but they know you're going to run the ball as well. And now you look up and you're staring at an important 3rd down.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
And he is caught. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout.
So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And he will make his way back to where he started from, and that's all, as we will make our way to the 2-minute warning. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. That is caught at the 7. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Javonte Williams with his 17th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter.
Sometimes you get a 1st and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on 1st down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
Aubrey now for the point after.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So the drive there took 6 plays.
And it was capped off by a Javonte Williams touchdown.
Prescott, he goes down to a knee, and that should just about do it.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for the Cowboys,
they continue to show they'll be a tough out in the playoffs as they move to 14-2 on the year.
and they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week.
Meanwhile, for the Commanders, they dropped to 12-4 on the year.
And they will look to turn it around next time out. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.